Just a little bit more about tags. This time I'm going to start with a blog. So we're back to Tim's blog, and Tim's been away for a couple of weeks on a fabulous cruise in Scandinavia, and he's just started posting some blog entries about it. Normally his blog's about education technology. Just a couple of reminders here in addition to keywords. Whenever you get to a blog, you'll see something like this RSS feed. This is what you can use to add Tim's blog to your aggregator or to your newsreader, and you'll notice you have several choices here, Google being one of them. So if you want to add it, you just click on that and you'll get some choices as to where you want to add it. This screencast isn't really about using your aggregator, but I just wanted to make sure you knew how easy it was to do that. Let me click back here. The other thing to look at Tim's blog is that he has a nice list of the blogs of people he reads too, organized very nicely, and my favorite is Waste of Time down there. So it's also a good starting point to find yet more things to read, not something that all of us need, but just in case. He also has links to his photos here as well, and you can see that they come up. But meanwhile, I just want to look at his post. So here's his post about Helsinki, and if you scroll down to the bottom of it, lo and behold, there are the tags. If you click on Finland, you'll find out that he's only got one post from his travels and then one from a while ago about education in Finland. If you click on travel and give it a second to come up, you should see that he has several posts that have that as a link that goes along with it. Here they come. So there's Helsinki, there's Stockholm, there's Copenhagen, there's that. Got online a little bit, road trip, but now we're back to 2009 and DC, which was last year's national conference. So there you go. So if you click back, you can see that way I get an overview of all the articles Tim has ever posted to his blog about travel. So again, different ways of organizing essentially the same content. So this one blog post can be filed in 4 different places. And you'll see, same thing if I click on cruise. I can start following the posts just from this cruise that he's taking. Now the other thing that Tim does is take lots of pictures, and he stores his pictures at Flickr. Flickr is a very popular photo sharing website. And here's just one collection of photos that Tim's put together. So in Flickr, you actually are living in the file folder and the tag world. Flickr allows you to create things called collections, and they very much are like a file folder. In this case, this is really a file cabinet. And if I click on the cabinet, there are 2 file folders, one with Copenhagen pictures and one with Stockholm pictures. So it is a file cabinet, but some of the Stockholm pictures could be in the Copenhagen file if we wanted. Pictures can be in multiple places in multiple folders. This is just a lens that Tim's giving us for how to look at all the photos on his website. So if you click on that folder, you'll see that there's 20 photos in here. And when I click on one of those photos, I get to see the picture, a little description, and lo and behold, tags. If I click on the Sweden tag, this will show me all the pictures that Tim has posted that he tagged Sweden. And then my other option is to move from Tim's content to all the public content. And if I click on that link, now I'm going to be looking at every photo in the Flickr database that has been tagged with the word Sweden. And you can see there are some 1.2 million of those particular photos. So what people have started doing is putting things together. So these are sort of Sweden clusters. So underneath the big Sweden tag, now we have sort of smaller tags. So here's a cluster of Stockholm, a word I probably can't pronounce, and water, and they've pulled those different ones together. So now I have 1,200 pictures. So tags, once again, tags are just this essential tool, knowing how to assign them and then also knowing how to navigate through them. Think about your Gmail account. In Gmail, they're not called tags, they're called labels. But they allow me to assign multiple labels to an email so that I can say it's about a variety of different things. It gets filed away, and depending on the lens I'm coming in with, I can use that particular tag.